seem ready. People are saying you're hyping this guy too much. You seem ready for all of them. Are you ready for all of them?
What do you reckon, Gareth?
I think you're ready. I think you're ready. Tell me what you're going to do now.
It's interesting you say it that way round. That Usyk will be out rather than stay in to fight Itauma. Well, so in a way, he may avoid Itauma.
Well, money always talks, doesn't it?
Hi all, Loz D Punch Out TV. How are you all doing on this Monday evening? Hope you're all well. Just a quick video. Just chucked out a few clips there from over the weekend. The one and only weirdo, the one and only panty sniffer, the Gad, mentioning Moses and Itauma fighting none other than the great man himself, Alexander Usyk. I've seen that clip today where he's saying that, would Alexander Usyk fight Moses and Itauma, or would he possibly avoid him because it's late on in his career? Would he want to risk all his legacy and his belts and all this absolute nonsense? Would he avoid Moses and Itauma? This man, this fucking absolute ball sniffer, this guy he's I just love ripping him because the guy's a weirdo, man. He's an absolute weirdo. He's a freak. How this guy has got a job as a boxing journalist, a punditry, and all this. The man just talks absolute nonsense. To even mention Moses and Itauma fighting Alexander Usyk next. Well, there's several things there, Gad. The gimp arse-sniffer Davies. Moses and Itauma has beaten nobody. Absolutely nobody. To even be fighting for a world title shot. The way how this guy's been rimming, worse than fragile Carl Frampton, and even worse, well, I don't know actually, him and the Pob are on probably level pegging. But the panty sniffer, the Gad, he is, number one, Moses and Itauma beat an absolutely spent Dillian Whyte, right? Dillian Whyte, number two, Dillian Whyte has been out the ring for so long. Now, I had Dillian Whyte to beat him, and as a stress, I've never seen Dillian Whyte fight since Tyson Fury beat him. I've never watched him, I've never seen any clips of him. That was the first time I watched him, right? When he was coming in the ring, I don't know what he was looking for, but he was looking for something. But no, let me get to the point, Loz. Dillian Whyte is shot to smithereens, right? He wasn't even in the top 10 ranking system. And if he was, I don't know how, right? He knocked out a guy there who basically is spent. So for you to even mention Moses and Itauma now, or suggesting, because Turkey's looking at it, and even coming out with the words of mentioning fighting Alexander Usyk, I think it's a piss take. This guy's name shouldn't even be mentioned in the same brackets as Alexander Usyk's. And then you come out with that stupid suggestion saying that if Turkey was to make a fight with him, would Alexander Usyk avoid Moses and Itauma? Put Moses and Itauma in with Alexander Usyk and watch Alexander Usyk light him up like a cigar. There's levels to this game. Gimp arse sniffer Davies. There's levels to this game. The kid hasn't beaten anyone. Chuck him in with Hrgovic, like I said the other night. Put him in with Carbayel if he's this good, and watch Carbayel dispense of him with them body shots. Now, this is just my thoughts. I'm not asking anyone to agree with me, But this guy, this gimp arse sniffer Davies, he's just a weapon. The man's an absolute weapon. He's a weirdo. If this guy could get his tongue any further up Moses and Itauma's back door, he'd be tickling his tonsils. Now, I ain't having a go at Moses and Itauma, but for me, that proves nothing to me, that win. All it proves to me that you've knocked out an old man. That was it. And a guy who, I'm saying it how I see it. I'm not care what, well, it's not what other people see. They might see it different, but from my perspective, Dillian Whyte was more shot to smithereens than what I thought he was. He blew away a spent fighter. So, Gad, keep Alexander Usyk's name out of this stupid invention, what you're trying to invent, and let the kid just fight, man. Let him fight. Let him just bring the guy's career on. Stop hyping him up to be something what he already isn't of yet. And for Christ's sake, man, put some respect on Alexander Usyk's name. Don't know what it is with these clowns from TalkSport, but they always go against Usyk and he always proves them wrong. And now Daniel Dubois' been thrown under the bus after they all picked Dubois to beat him. Now it's Moses and Itauma, especially coming from the one and only weirdo himself, Gareth R. Sniffer Davies. Let me know what you think. Peace out. I'll catch you soon.